1, 2, 3.
Microphone check, yeah, 1, 2, 3. Me live right now. People, we do apologize for the technical difficulties that we have been having. Bear with us, with us. You know, when you get new tech and you know you test it, and then things just go out. So, my guest tonight, Sanjay. Look here, Sanjay. Listen. So, I was trying to search and search and search for your last name. Could I find your last name?
No, my one of them like Shaggy or Madonna or what else? Give me an next example with a one name. Sting.
Sting. Oh, listen.
What are the name there?
Let me tell you something. I searched today. From when I answered to Sanjay interview or doing this. I was doing some research trying to get my info on you and stuff. Look here. Pronounce your last name for me.
Ramadan.
Alright, so I was reading something also said it's a mix of Indian descent and European descent. Come explain to me now.
Well, no, that's true. Well, my father side of the family is Indian. My mother's side of the family kind of mix of black. Indian. Her mother her grandmother was European, but she mostly black and she has some Indian in her too. But my father's side, as I say, is mostly the Indian side. They came as indentured servants way back in the day. You know what I mean? Working at cane fields, them type of stuff like Clarendon, Portland Cottage, Clarendon, and the rest of the side of the family.
I want Oliver, mix up that Brenda Sanjay. Alright, Curls, please can you do me one quick favor? Can you adjust my camera for me, please? Thank you. Too much. Yes, I'm cool right there. Thank you so much. Alright, Sanjay, so due to the fact that we, started a little bit and stuff, I'm gonna get right into it. I know we can talk the business afterwards and all these things, but Sanjay, thank you so much for being here.
No, thank you. We should apologize actually because whenever actually said podcast, but I have it on my mind say it's like an audio thing. We should when you know Sarah
dress up though.
We wear white.
No, but just Sanjay, I'm like show. Yeah, show man. Yeah, show. You're visible. You're visible, but I understand the rule of the business.
No, true, yeah, true. They normally say, don't wear white on camera.
I know.
We don't own my head just have it as an audio thing. Because through your podcast, but we flex all these podcasts me about video
and all these things.
Yeah.
I know.
Let me sit up so at least my chin can show.
But alright, so Sanjay, you in your studies, you studied psychology.
Yeah.
Let me ask the big question. Why music?
No, well, it was actually always music, from the very young we started music. From Shabba them days, from long time, and it was actually, we did get the opportunity to do a song with Cat Core of Third World. I don't know if you know it. Yeah. So Cat Core actually do a solo project from Third World, and me and him did do a song together named Uptown Rebel.
Wow.
As Cat as the first Uptown Rebel. And then we did, so that was actually the title track for Female Album, and he did actually tell me, he said, listen, got the opportunity to finish school, and then come to music. Just get the studies out of the way first. I mean, I always take my advice seriously as somebody who will look up to, because Shia Core, his son was like my brother at the time there. So we did do just that, we focused on the school. People always tell you, especially as a young youth, they always tell us you have to have something to fall back and you can't just do music, you don't know. So we graduated school early, we finished high school at 15 and then we got university and then when we said me that first, business. And when we realized that we couldn't pass accounts class.
Look here, what if people have that problem there accounts?
I said, I walk straight out of the accounts class and the registration officer and I said, listen miss, we need a major where I have no accounts and the least amount of maths. And she said, well, you have psychology. Then tell me if I even know what psychology was. I tell her, I said, well, it's a deep thing because still I feel like that can't work for me. And by them telling me that thing philosophy, I never know say psychology and philosophy different. By the time I realize the difference, we can work with this. And I just said,
Wow. So you use the part of the schooling, the psychology part in the music?
Well, not really not the music, but we use it in our life. Because at the end of the day, it's like psychology is something where, I mean, in psychology, you really learn mostly about theories and behavioral theories and this and that, but you kind of get the underlying theme of like understanding of human behavior. So when you learn that something that, I mean, after school, we start focus on back on music full time. So I really feel like that psychology training that more benefit me in terms of people relations more than even anything specifically.
Okay.
It make you be able to look into why, like, most time when people do things, instead of react, you can catch yourself and say, why the person did that stuff? Why do that? And sometimes just a little pause there, and a little thought that can help you to understand a behavior where you would normally just react to or overreact to it. You know what I mean? So I feel like that is the biggest benefit for me when it comes to schooling and psychology.
Wow. You have worked with a number of producers. But firstly, I want to ask, you mentioned a song earlier. I don't know that song.
Which one again?
The first one with Cat.
Oh, no, but hey, and the funny thing is, if you go up on Spotify, right? I'm a first song that all the way at the end of the Spotify. And if people look up that right now, they're going to tell us that it released, that song they released in 1990. 7, I think, or 6.
That's 17 and then.
I tell you, so that, and that's when it released, so you're supposed to know that it record at least a year or two before. So at least 2 years before, actually. Yeah, about 2 years before that song the record. So the song is actually on Spotify. I never even expected to put it on Spotify, because it released so long before Spotify didn't even invent. But
guess what, you're standing with a legend. I mean,
sure. You know, Cat Core is a living legend.
Yeah,
Big up to Cat Core, third world.
Yeah,
man, sure, man.
So, I mean, what was the inspiration in jumping into music? I mean, I know you said it was from Shabaran's days and so forth. What really was truly the inspiration?
Well, I feel like as a youth, most of us start the music from a little, because I start write songs from 8 years old, and I just never stop, and I start perform and all that as a little youth. And I feel like most of us start at them young ages, the inspiration is really attention. Because I don't feel like there was no other inspiration at that age.
At that age,
at that age, anything a little quick they do at that age is usually probably, I mean, yeah, we love it, but we love it probably because it didn't get the attention. You know what I mean? I sing for family, I sing for, and then, our family, them are the biggest boost up them. Because no matter how, they want to tell you, your body, your butt, and they tell everybody, and the next thing we know, me end up a clash. They might bring people from a clash. They might really like, so till it just, as I say, I think initially it was a way to get attention. And then when we started our school now, it became a way for connect with others. And when people just saw him a DJ, then we and them a DJ at lunchtime, and so it just became a way for a young youth to connect to the environment, you know.
Mother and father was always around with you?
No, I never really grew. Initially, I never grew up with my mother and my father. I mean, in New York, I was born in Jamaica, Clarendon, Portland, Clarendon, and then.
So you're a country boy.
We're good. To this day, we still have a place.
Yeah, tell nobody that doing Sanjay.
Yeah, man. So we were born in Portland, Clarendon, spent the first few years of our life, and then my father sent me to New York, and I lived with my auntie and my uncle and some cousins and things. Up there, so we did that for like the first, I guess, formative years. That's when we spent about 7, 8 years this and come back and do high school. And then from this, and then from this, we did the music. So, I mean, like as we said, it was even from New York. In New York, the Jamaican culture is strong in New York at the time. So I was going to tell you, most Shabba and Ninja and Super Cat, and them was the early inspirations from them time, the music.
So you have worked with producers like Arif Cooper, maybe Soros, Stephen McGregor.
Yeah.
Working with these two producers, was it similar or was it different?
Well, I worked with them in different capacities to be honest with you, but Arif Cooper was my main producer for like basically the whole of my 20s. Arif Cooper was my main, Fresh Year was the label where we basically signed to, which was owned by Arif Cooper. When I worked with Steve McGregor, it's one of them nowadays kind of work with, where a man send a rhythm and I revise it, and then we send the files go back and he mix it, and so we never really sit down in a studio with Stephen McGregor. That would be cool, and hopefully one day we can get to do that. I've been in studio with him, but not when we were working at us, and he did have the paw cut ready. You know the paw cut? So it was a paw cut ready, yeah.
People want dance to the to here?
Yeah. I'm going to big Sanjay there from paw cut. I think I'll read full on what if a big Sanjay there from paw cut. So that rhythm there was the rhythm we would advise fun with him. But yeah, I mean, Stephen is a genius still, and everybody knows that. Arif himself now, Arif coming from the son, as the son of legendary Ibo Cooper himself, who everybody know the man that top musician.
Yes.
So Arif just born with dog ears. The man they hear music in a different frequency.
Wow.
If you sing the slightest note, we go off, or if I tell us no, the note is slightly sharp, slightly flat, slightly like, and I wonder, what am I hearing? I'm not hearing. But you have to just trust him, because that was just the level of musicality where he just born into and grow. So it was really, I mean, he had a lot to do with my development. And I mean, as a young youth, them tell him, always I tell me, say, yo, focus on the matter of a funny thing now, because him come, laugh after me in the last part, because he did always tell me, say, yo, do the fun song, do the dancing thing. As a young youth, I tell me, yo, I'm not dance, I don't want to sing them song there. But stubborn them, then I said, dog, trust me, like, I say, yo, with your look and your image or whatever, you have to have the fun thing, then you have to be funny. Them lyrical thing, the way I hear them cool and them nice, but people not really buy into it the same way. You have to, you know what I mean, you have to sing some songs where people can believe from you, like with fun thing them. And so it's interesting now, you know, that laugh after me in the last one, you come sing belly and chip chop and take over and all of these dancing songs and hype yourself and all of them things there. Because it was something we foresee from them time there.
Which one of these, because I know you have been singing dancing songs, and I know the inspiration for those dancing songs comes through dancer by the name of Shelly Belly.
Oh God, man, I'm next legend.
Listen, what triggers you when you see Shelly Belly?
No, well, you see the whole thing with Shelly Belly now, even that is a whole story within itself. Because when we did the song, Belly, the song Belly did actually start off as a slang on Rising Stars. So every year on Rising Stars, we always have a new slang, a new talk. And Belly was the slang for that year. And it's one of my brethren, them big up Della. He always tell me, say, yo, if you find a way to merge your TV and your music thing them in a car, everybody know it for TV, but you know what I mean, if you find a way to use it for promote your music too. Yeah. So it just connect, and one day I said, alright, man, do a song for the Belly slang. And so we did have the song now, and then we call in Innovator, who was one of the winners from Magnum Kings and Queens that year there. And then we call in Deep Joy, and then them do for them verse. And then we got like Massacre. Massacre was young them time. And Massacre, they say, yeah, don't do it. But it just it never happened. So we say, you know what, maybe it's not him, maybe him is not the right energy for the song. Come I say, Bella, it's a fun song or whatever, him of the gangster energy. So I say, maybe it's not the right energy. So I say, alright, hey, you know my guy road tonight and see if we can see somebody in the streets where I was thinking artists still. I said, to see an artist, I see somebody in the streets where energy would have fit the song, would have matched the song. So when we did it, I will wait we go tonight. I won't go where. But just remember, me see somebody, like a group, I want to walk to the gate and go through the gate and walk through the crowd like them. Own where. I think of Father Power himself. Well, them tell you a Bermuda squad, and them tell you Shelly Belly have one maga man in a Bermuda squad. Big squad, just go through and I cut through the crowd. I said, I never even see Shelly Belly. I said, yo, who that? That's why I said, Shelly Belly, them that man. And I say, and then I watch him throughout the night and I see the energy and the fun and the dance and I say, and then I just say, but when I say Shelly Belly, that I say Shelly Belly, Shelly Belly. So I say, you know, I say, next morning I call Boom Boom. I say, Boom Boom, you have a number for Shelly Belly? He say, yeah man, give me the link. And so I call Shelly Belly, I say, yo, you don't want to come link, you want to talk to you about something. He say, yeah man, I forward over there man, just tell me where I'm there. We go around there. When we go around at Shelly Belly Black, I wait for about 1 hour. I wait for Shelly Belly, I wait for 1 hour. You see when Shelly Belly
to turn up?
I mean, I write that me and him there, I'm there on the front of it. You see when him do finally come out? We see this man dressed to the bone. Dress up. So
I don't mean to put you, Sanjay. Would you like something to drink?
Hey, some water, please.
The artists, they don't want to lick kind of water. Room temperature or cold?
Anyone,
Alright.
Man, so as Shelby come out, dress up. Only to realize that this man think is an interview, will come to interview, an intense interview will come to. So when we are telling him, you know, a song idea, I have, and we give me CD, he's kind of disappointed.
Wow.
Kind of as a stress as an interview, I come give him
Wow.
So I give me CD, now, but I say, yo, let's go and pre the CD, go and pre the song or whatever. And he say, yeah, so eventually a couple of days later, we get him in the studio now, and he come to the part, belle. Thanks. I'm going to tell you something, when he first recorded, we look for the next producer, the next youth, the engineer, and I said, so brother, when are we going to do that? Because this one is, belle. I shout out hell. And I said, Lord God, how am I going to tell this man that we can't use this now? And then I said, no man, you know, it have a sound man, when it mix, it have a sound man. I mean, I couldn't see it at the time. I said, Lord God, I said, can it sound half key to me?
So this was the producer that was telling you?
No, well, it was really, he was the producer, it was the engineer.
Engineer, right.
The engineer tell me, say, it have a sound. And then, and so said, so done. When them done mix it and I Shelly Belly part alone, people remember. And nobody remember my part. Everybody I see a belle. So, and that was just the start of great things, because that song did really well. And then we ended up doing even a European tour called a Belle Tour.
Nice.
We went to, yeah. You were not to our next tour, our next drama. We'll go to the embassy to get Shelly Belly in visa. We did it at the embassy. So, we tell Shelly Belly, said, he might go for 2 months. But it will start middle September to October and come up middle November. So that's my plan. So when we did it on carrying for the interview, we did a week straight. So the woman I talked to Shelly Belly now, as the woman said, so how come you're going for so long? How come you're going for 3 months? Because she said September to November. She just said September, October, November. But it's really September to October. It's really 2 months. But she said, how come you're going for 3 months straight? Shelly Belly turned up. 3 months, Sanjay? 3 months? The jump fast. I said, no, miss, it's not 3 months. Look good at too. I said, oh, I said, because this man, they mash up the whole thing.
Listen, you see, it is very important in giving, details and facts, but then again, it's always good to have somebody there with you to further give you backup in what you're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
people, please do remember to share the live with Xpressionz YouTube channel, and we are live tonight, and we are speaking to Sanjay. Yeah, we get into the business of the business, but we finished out with Sanjay, because Sanjay don't know right now, still know. But he might go sing about 2 or 3, short part and song them and like, a cappella, because we don't know the thing about YouTube or all these things. Sanjay, I wanted to ask this question because doing my research, I saw that you had videos being aired on MTV Italy and BETJ and Tempo. What kind of emotions ran through you when all of this was magic was happening?
I can't remember which video them there.
Wow.
I know them. I mean, we had to be there in the business for so long, like, you know what I mean? So many things happen. I can't remember which one in the video or whatever, but I mean, it's always a good feeling when you break new milestones. You know what I mean? When you hear say a new song going to a new territory, or a new song chart, or a song I play upon this or play upon that. You know what I mean? It's always a great feeling to cover new milestones. I think most people can relate to it. You know what I mean? I'm sure even when we first go viral with bartender, you know what I mean? The feeling that you know, say, yo, this is work. You know what I mean? It's always a great feeling for just conquer new territory. So it was definitely whichever song it was at the time, it must feel good.
Nice.
Have to make sure right in my bio. So it must feel good.
Yes. So, biggest question.
That's all pressure.
No, ain't no pressure in Sanjay. I just wanted to know, I mean, were you always interested in media? how you got into media?
No, media was...
Did somebody see you and say, hey, you know, say you look like somebody where
No.
you can host, can tell me?
It's very interesting because all if people come to me on a regular, enough time people see me on the streets and say, you know, give me some advice, how we can get into media, how we can... And I have to tell, most people feel like I style, and I have to tell them, say, yo, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what to tell them because I never said that for me. It's like, we literally a studio, a music, I'm ending up on TV because what happened is, you remember your name Suede? We sing a song with Tony Rebel, they can see we're just
Yeah.
Suede and Tony Rebel did that song. Suede was he didn't get that big hit song with Rebel. Then Suede do a song in the studio. And I swear, them time we did film in the studio, because young artists don't make no money, you know. God bless the little people from Facebook and MySpace, them time they will give you 1 and 2 dub plates, you know. But we did film in the studio later. And Suede see me in the studio and like I say what, he's like, he called me actually and I said, yo, me yesterday them start a new production thing named Rising Stars, a new thing I start at Jamaica and I need some people to work on it.
Wow.
You want to work? And I said, what do you mean?
Who is gonna pass that up?
And worse when them tell me the pay, I think at them tell man tell me say it's something like 100 USD and them we never see that them time. We don't know no work up here. We are so much with the money that them down there. So we said, what? I mean, that's how you mean ready. And they must say, alright, just come pick me up and go to the meeting. So I said, it's a style already, a style me. I said, you know, say, it's alright, it's a drive, you might look for go to the meeting. I said, no matter what me, you call and say, yo, you don't care about it. I say, I lie, man. I say, yo, no, first of all, nobody not pay so much per day for work or nothing.
But yeah.
And I said, so I said, it would have just a drive, your mom drive to the meeting. So I said, yo, you know, so we can't bother again. Next morning, he came back and said, you know, I'm still a look for production people. You're sure you don't want to call the bus about an hour time? I said, I'm ready, man. We're going to pack my bag and my gun. And that was how we started with the Rising Star. When we start the Rising Star now, the producer of Rising Star is Sharon Schroeder. Them kind she did have a TV show named Hype Zone where she produced for TVJ. I don't know who old enough to remember Hype Zone. But Hype Zone was like the music thing them time there, the music show them time there. I think that did get cancelled and then literally said, I said, why? They might going to give her a new show named Intense. So she had a producer show there. So when she see me for Rising Stars now, she starts seeing the personality, she said a bit like with the kind of joke fire and when she see the personality, she said, you know, so I come audition for that something. Yeah? So I said, I said, yeah, sure, no problem. Me never miss a day about TV in my life. But matter of fact, when I go to audition, I sleep, I dance, I come from the night before, and I sleep, I want to sleep. I tired, because when you audition, I never even miss about the audition like that. I never even expect to get it. I said TV is really my thing. So I did tired like here, I do the audition, I'm going. I'm frightened when I tell me, say,
you try to put that down over there, sir. That can't go right here, sir. But like when I flip my door, people would have known once the plate would have come right in front of me and Sanjay right about now. The story too juicy for me even put that right here, sir, because this is so interesting. I mean, to not have an idea of media, no, that story go get a little bit more juicy.
And I want to tell you, so after that now, them call me and say, yo, Intense books, and whatever the incident, after Intense started, and then by the Rising Stars. When we started with Rising Stars, it was a production assistant.
Wow.
So basically, what that means, when Anthony said, hey, go for some tea for me, I go for somewhere, I eat go for rum, go for. We'll start off as a production assistant until eventually we become floor manager, and eventually we affect and then assistant producer, and then at one point in the game, the chill room host what they did have never that work out, and they asked me to just fill in because I didn't know if I'm in, and then we just fill in, and then I guess years later we're still there.
Listen, I wanted to ask you, you said you were chill room host for Rising Star and Magnum Kings and Queens.
Yeah.
I want to know what were the energies, or what are the energies between Rising Stars talents and Magnum Kings and Queens talent?
Alright, so with Magnum Kings and Queens, we never worked on screen. I was always assistant producer for that show,
Okay.
along with Mark Kenny. Mark Kenny, who was the executive producer, and Natalie Parbusi, who was the other producer. So the trio worked, but I was more, as we said, behind the scenes on Magnum Kings and Queens. But the main difference for me with alright, you see Rising Stars now. Rising Stars is more, it was more of a younger crowd. Like if you notice, the average Rising Star contestant is usually sometime in the early 20s. Magnum Kings and Queens and dancehall contestants tended to be a little bit older, early 20s, 22, 23, 24, and they tended to be a lot more, like have a lot more personality by that time. Dancehall people are characters, as you know. Dancehall people are characters, so it's like, the personalities were a lot bigger. They were definitely a lot more difficult to manage. But it was very authentic. It was very real. On Rising Stars, the main focus of the talent is singing, their vocal ability, not necessarily to write. Magnum Kings and Queens now, some of the time, the man them half key, them can't even really sing, but they could DJ and they could write. So they might write their own material a week time. So it was very real in that sense. It's their own songs, them come sing, and that whole vibe, that whole energy just brought a certain edge to the thing. Rising Stars, as we said, it was more some good young youths. I sing some nice clean song. And and it was that was kind of vibe, and they're very talented in their own regard and their own respect, because the level of singers that come through Rising Stars have created the biggest stars. When you look at Christopher Martin, when you look at Romain Virgo, even some of the ones, Dalton Harris, even when you look at some of the ones that never win, like Naughty Virtue, and there's been a lot of talent that's been created through Rising Stars, and what a lot of people don't realize is even some of the ones them where you don't hear about, them still have viable careers, them still have tour, them still have been able to show them still I literally see people's lives change every year when they win Rising Stars.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah, so they were both great people.
Nice. What are some of the, if any, issues that you've had to face through your music career, and if any, through hosting?
Well, there was always issues, because I was one of the first people that was openly doing multiple things as an artist. One of the things that people do nowadays is commonplace. You see an artist produce, or you see an artist up on TV, or nowadays it's just the way of the world. You have to do all 3-4 different things just to survive nowadays. But me was one of the first people when we can remember. When we did that, everybody used to tell me, you're going to mash up your career. I see somebody, I see testifying the audience going and shaking their head, so which is true. Me was one of the first people when me know what that was openly doing artist thing. And when we first started the TV thing, everybody said, yo, you have to know you can't be an artist and you have to do them things, whatever. So till people forget some of those artists, so till after a while people start coming to me. When I release a song, then people who know me from TV, I said, so him sing too? Because more people start knowing me for TV than even for music. True. So then that was a whole other thing too. But as we said, nowadays, that was the initial battle. Because the thing about it is this: when whatever mode people see it in more is how they may perceive you. So if them see me on TV, because remember, so Rising Star, between Rising Stars and Intense, we're on TV like 6 days a week. Wow. Because Rising Stars don't just air on Sundays, it repeat 3 times a week. Pan TVJ, as well as pan RETV. Right. And then now Intense also repeats a couple of times. So imagine people see you on TV so much, there's no music career I can keep up with that. You created your program Intense? No. Or it was different? No man, so I was going to tell you, when we did the Rising Stars, TVJ, when the Hype Zone did finish, TVJ gave Sharon Intense as like a replacement show, and so Sharon as the producer put together the talent and everything for that. Okay. But it's just that I was one of the original founding members of Intense. So from day one, it was actually me, Preston, you remember Preston when you saw Parade?
Oh my God.
Maybe you can see me then. Preston, the end of the movie that came out. So it was me, the original members were me, Preston, and Kiki.
I remember Kiki.
You remember Kiki? So it was a trio with me, Preston, and Kiki. And Preston did end up moving, and then after Kiki, Pepita did take over. You remember Pepita? And that's what I said, when it comes to TV, you never know because people used to cuss Pepita and Pepita Preston because two of them love Kiki.
Yes.
And then them come love Pepita. Because I never see Jamaica love no host like how them love Pepita. Pepita, they love Pepita.
Wow. Different personalities.
Yeah. Yeah. And Pepita was just a natural star too. She was a real star.
Being on Intense, has that given you any enhancement in your musical career?
Yeah, that's the next thing I mean. I'm always just to tell people as well too. Like, I feel like TV is what actually gave me a fan base. Because at the end of the day, when we first started the music, people just see us as the brown uptown youth around the dancer. That's not like all on the street people see us that youth. You're the brown uptown youth. And the brown youth that were the dancer. It wasn't until Intense people start to say, oh, Sanjay. So you know what I mean? It made me, and then the next thing was, when you look a certain way, most people will just generalize. So they look a certain way, people feel like, oh, in iPad, in social, or in this, or in that, or whatever. People don't really, Intense, many people actually get to know the personality.
Wow.
So instead of assuming things are people, Intense many people are aware of who Sanjay really was. So that is, and that's how I feel like most of my fan base actually start to come around now. Because TV may give people an insight into my personality.
Amazing. People again remember, share up the live. We are live with Sanjay, who is a artist, a host, director, promoter. And as I jump on promoter, Sanjay, you are the promoter, blessings tonight. You are the promoter of an event that is called DancehallMEA.
Yeah, so DancehallMEA is actually an interesting little thing. I mean, we have two.
No. Let us reverse because I noticed what just said, huh? No, we don't use what you call those words? Struggle words. Little.
Yeah,
it's a big thing. And believe me, Sanjay, it's a big thing. DancehallMEA. Please tell our viewers about DancehallMEA. How long it's been around?
So DancehallMEA was something that started in January of 2019. And the reason why I say it's an interesting thing is because interesting big thing.
Okay.
Is because so we have two editions, and each edition have two different organizers. So the one in January, which we just did, DancehallMEA, the Queen edition, that one is in conjunction with Queens on Top and Dancehall Ketchup. So Queens on Top is run by Ali Vanille, who's a dancehall queen out of Italy. And then Dancehall Ketchup is another platform run by Jazzy again out of Germany. And then the summer edition, another co-organizer of the summer edition is Joanna Enough, who's based out of Sweden. So it's an interesting little setup, but I mean, so DancehallMEA really, for me, when I started doing DancehallMEA, I wasn't really too much aware of the landscape. One of the things that really inspired the idea initially was when we look, I see so many camps happening over in Europe, like big camps in Russia and Europe, and I was thinking it would be great to have something like that on this side. And then during the research, I heard that even Xpressionz had a camp as well too. It was a dream.
Dancehall Dream Camp.
Dancehall Dream Camp as well too. And I was thinking at that time I don't know if it was happening at that time when we start DancehallMEA. I don't know.
Yeah, it was because Dancehall Dream Camp is about 6 years old. Yeah, 6, 7 years old.
Yeah. So I wasn't aware of it initially, and I was just thinking, I was just seeing the ones in Europe and the ones in Russia, and I was thinking it's such a shame that we can't have like something on that level here in Jamaica. And so initially that's what really kind of inspired the idea of it, and it was something that we did, like we have a guest house, and it was something that we really started just in the yard of the guest house. It was something, and then eventually the feedback, it just slowly grew and grew to what it is now. Yeah.
the dancehall Mecca queen, I had the privilege of being a judge, and it is one of the things that I was so happy to be a part of, seeing, both internationally and the Jamaican dancers rep for wherever they came from. And let me tell you something, Sanjay, it is a phenomenal job. Continue doing it, keep up the good work. And let me ask them. So you say you have persons that collaborate with the program.
Before you go any further though, I want to say thanks to you too, because it was a pleasure having you as a judge, because one of the time the audience I get out of line and shut up and go up on the stage and say, oh, you know what, you're no booing. Everybody up here say, I try hard, and don't do that something there. And
that's something that I don't appreciate, where it don't matter what kind of event it is. It don't dance, music, it don't matter. When you boo, whether it is the decision by the judge or the performer on stage, give them the form of home. So I don't appreciate being somewhere and audience start doing. No, only can do what them because they found the courage to come on the stage.
Actually, man. And the thing about it is, sometimes you need people that are that passionate about what they do, that they can actually stand up for the talents and say these things. So, and as I said, to me it was definitely a great honor to have you as part of the panel, and we need more people that can emulate even the path that you and Orville and all Xpressionz family have kind of created, just in terms of the ambassadorship for dancehall and for the culture. So that's really what we are trying to do. We're really just trying to create some vehicles that future generations can kind of use to kind of advance them thing and be good ambassadors for dancehall and for the culture and for Jamaica.
How old is dancehall?
So we started in 2019. So that's what I mean. And we did it twice a year.
So 5 years old? Yeah, but you have to go into the counting, you beat the chest first and then you come on the finger. Primary school days.
And it's so strange because I never even realized that because we didn't say 5 years, but I try to put that in the marketing for 5 years.
Because usually you have to celebrate you celebrate your journeys as you go along. Struggle work through the window, you have to celebrate your journeys as you go along. 5 years, your 10-year.
So this January one was actually the 6th edition.
Right.
We did the first one in 19, then 20, 21, 22, 23, and then 24 was the 6th edition, and then so this we're basically going into the 6th year now.
Do you have sponsors for this event, Sanjay?
So previously, we never really had a title sponsor. Before we had Red Bull as a sponsor who kind of came on with some products and stuff and some execution and stuff like that. This year, this past one was the first one, actually basically the week of the competition. I guess with the buzz and everything, Boom actually reached out to us this year, and Boom came on board close to the event. And so we were able to make some things work through Boom. And hopefully it was the first time that they came on board, so we're hoping that maybe it's a partnership that we can eventually grow. And these things are super expensive to do. And for me, people look on them things and people don't understand how expensive a production like this is to do. And me can tell you, say, a years I lose money on that event. And even a couple of years where we even make a couple of editions where a little thing might make, the reason why we've been able to grow the way we've been able to grow is because we reinvest everything. Any little money we make, we reinvest and try up the ante a little bit. So up to this day, I'm yet to make any money off of that. In 6 years of doing this event, I'm up there because we still try to grow it to be the vision that we have in our mind.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And I really love it,
Alright, so I have a comment on from YouTube here that says, Sanjay, you have a song named Stamina. I love it, but I want to know if I saw you can Alright, so this is all Pebbles. Pebbles, please. Yes, her name is Pebbles. Pebbles Morris.
Pebbles, she's a real dancer girl. If you know that song, she's a real dancer girl.
Dimples, please get a hold of Pebbles. Please. please get a hold of Pebbles. She needs to behave herself. And I saw you earlier telling her, Pebbles, behave yourself. Behave. Sanjay, what is the new developments now for DancehallMEA and for Sanjay?
Well, for DancehallMEA, you know, I mean, as I said, we're always looking to get to the next level. We want it to grow, we want it to be something that can be a great vehicle for all of our local dancers. You know, because DancehallMEA is a platform where we only put local dancers on the lineup. Queen of the Mecca now, you know, the Dancehall Queen competition that happens in January, that edition, we have international dancers that enter and compete in their own competition. But as we said, we just want to keep growing in the next. This year kind of showed. This year was the first year where we actually got a lot of mass interest in the competition, in dancehall. Like a lot of people. I mean, I feel like this is the year where we kind of broke into mainstream. So next year, I feel like we can do it on an even bigger level. Because next year we can probably even try to book a one artist or so and add to the lineup and book a bigger venue and I mean up the ante even yet again for next year. We always gamble for ourselves, you know, so nobody else might do it.
I can tell you one artist where you can book from now.
Tell me.
His name Dario.
Okay. That's Sido.
And many other songs to come.
Yeah.
And many other songs that has been in the pipeline.
Dario, brother, man.
One of the managements is sitting right across from us, so you can, you know, give him a talk and we can take it from there. So
true,
yeah, on the lineup for next year, that would be an amazing look for us. Do you see DancehallMEA going overseas?
You know, I thought about it, but then to me, it really kind of taken from the original vision of what it is. One of the reasons why we started it is because we want people to come to the Mecca of dancehall. We want to bring people to Jamaica. We want to provide that platform that the dancers have internationally. We want to provide that locally. So, you know, we don't want the dancers to have to fly all the way to Europe or all the way to Russia or all the way to wherever to have a big stage. We want to have that here in Jamaica, and we want people all over, people who support dancehall internationally and worldwide. We want them to make that pilgrimage to DancehallMEA to support dancehall and their favorite dancers every year for DancehallMEA. So no, I don't think we'll ever go overseas with that specific product, but
Dancehall Ketchup is in the building. Big up yourself. Big up, mommy. Big up yourself. Thanks for joining in on the live. What's in the pipeline for Sanjay?
For me, no, we just released an album actually. The album is not the
Sanjay, that's a secret. No, man.
No, we should release some copy of the album.
You should.
I forget. But no, so we just released an album. It's all I'm singing. It's not the stamina type song then. It's the man of my word type song then. So it's all of the slow stuff, all of the things them. You know what I mean, the singing thing, the vulnerable, the emotional side, them thing there, you know what I mean? We're getting ready to release the next single off of that album, which is a song with Alain called Don't Chase the New. So look out for that one, we'll release it next week. Friend, do not feel that I find that cool.
Sanjay, cool?
Wow. Turn it down a little bit there for me.
No man, you can turn it up, girls. Look here, no man, these people are not used to this kind of weather.
Yeah, that good, that's so good.
What's going on, Tess?
I AC you sleep with. Tell him.
Alright, so Sanjay, I'm getting a good feedback from the live. Sanjay, your song, Man of Your Words, and more to come. So a lot of persons here, you know. Yeah
man, so Man of My Word, that was actually one of my first big songs, and that was a song produced by Irving. I was really serious. And that was on the Guardian Angel rhythm. So, and that song we did do from about 2005 and up to last week. A man come up to me and I said, and I talked about that song, The Man of My Word. So
you knew it?
Yeah, I texted you.
Oh, Maria.
Yeah, Maria.
Oh, Maria.
Big up, man, big up.
And you know, of course, we always have to have audience members in here.
From about 2003, 4.
Yeah.
So I said, Guardian Angel.
True, man.
I guess I really did that thing.
I really think, man. I used to book rhythm, man. I used to book rhythm. I true, man. Give thanks, man. So, as I tell you, just one day, I got somebody, the security for the place at the time, say, yo, you brother, you know, you sing a song that just last week, I played for me, man. Man of My Word.
So, alright, Sanjay, so this song is very popular. You need to give us a few lines of it. Can you remember me tell you, say you ever come with your acapella now, self?
So, I say, I will be a man of my word. I promise you that this much is true, girl. A man of my word. So what I say is what I'm gonna do, yeah. Cause I'm a man of my word. I said I'd always be right here for you. And I'm a man of my word. That's why always and forever is the promise, and I hope you find solace in seeing the way I live my life. Always try to be the kind of man she can recline upon through her problems and her strife. Cause I know that one day I'm gonna need the same. I won't run away, girl, I'll share your pain. Though some say anything in life can change, I know one thing will stay the same. To be a man of my word.
Man of my word. No, man. Sanjay, you're about yourself. Ooh. Are you a man of your word?
Definitely.
Yeah.
We couldn't survive. We couldn't survive so long. We couldn't survive so long in other business without being a man. Most people who know me will tell you, say, we're a straight shooter. We talk straight, we live straight. You know what I mean? Anything we say, I just say, God, if we can't do it, we tell you straight. If we can't do it, we do it. Yeah, man. And we even had like a follow-up. The last real one left was another song that was kind of similar to Man of My Word that was also very popular too, that have a similar sentiment. You know what I mean? Sometimes I feel like the last real one left. The last real one left. The last real one left. Sometimes I feel like the last real youth left. But when you win, most people only love you when you win. Quick for carry news, yeah, them quick for tell you things. Never want to tell you nothing we're encouraging. Hey, social media make it all about the likes, all about the Adidas, all about the Nikes, all about attention, all about the hype. That balance of life, cause enough of them not check for real people again. Them wonder why them have some evil as friend. Money are the principle we're leading for them, but tell Edwin, me, even Allen. Cause, whoa, the see the real, yeah, the see the fakes. Baby gardener, cut the grass and see the snakes. Right now my heart hurt for the greats. I sacrifice them food, empty plates. I feel like the last real one left. The last real one left. Yeah, man.
Yo, people in the room, go check out the album here. Where can we locate your album, Sanjay?
Yeah, man, you can get the album online. The album is it's online everywhere. If you even don't have the money to buy the album, just go to my website and stream it for free. Sanjayisthename.com. Yeah, man. It's there, man.
Wow. Sanjay, what's your advice? I mean, you are also a young artist yourself. What advice would you give to the young generation that's coming into the business of music?
Yeah, I mean, we've been doing it long enough now that we kind of really know that certain is, you know, consistency. It's consistency. Stay consistent in the way I do, believe in the way I do. Don't just make music that you think people are gonna like. You know what I mean? Make the music where you love. Because if you love and you can connect to it, other people will love and connect to it in a similar way. You know what I mean? So stay consistent, never stop honing your craft. Always improve. Every day do something that will improve your craft. Stay consistent with it. Don't get too caught up on results, like the feedback then. Just focus on the projects. Do the projects, do the work, and naturally each one will naturally get better and better and better. Stay consistent. That's the best way to do it.
And with that said, Sanjay, thank you so much for joining us. Give us your social media handles, please.
Sanjay is the name everywhere.
Sanjay is the name everywhere on all social media
Yeah,
platforms.
so Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Sanjay is the name.
Sanjay is the name. Can you put that in for me, please? Sanjay, so I know when you entered through the gates, you were wondering where.
I wonder where this. First time I called her, I said, and a big plantation with that big foreign looking place, huh? What am I there?
What are your views on this place?
No, it's great. I mean, I look forward to get this tour after because as before, we come straight. And then we see within the like it was like a cafeteria or lunch or restaurant area.
This is the restaurant area. This is so you are at the name of the place is called Incognito Vacation Stay. It's bed and breakfast. We are, our aim is all inclusive.
Wow.
Yeah. All inclusive.
I tell you,
Top security, everything.
I tell you, if I'm reaching at the gate, I say, wait, when me there?
Step through the gates of heaven.
But
You will place them
but-
incognito.
Me realize. Really incognito. Who would imagine say this there, sir?
Yeah.
That.
A Calliston Drive off Harvey Park Road. Nice little tucked away.
Easy to reach too.
Yeah. Please, Sanjay, please.
Easy
Because,
to reach.
I mean, I don't know why a lot of people saying that they're having difficulties finding here. Sanjay, please.
Very easy. As I jump on Honey Park Road, right, that's it. Alright, you just turn out. And I mean, and Google Maps take you right. So, you know, Google Maps have a tendency to last them more time. Right at the gate, Google Maps take me. So it worked on everything, alright. I look for, what the fuck?
Yeah, man, you can talk to me off the air when we finish.
Yeah, cause the room got out.
Yeah, man, you can talk to me off the air when we finish. People, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I mean, even though we were off to a late start, we do apologize. You know, we had a little bit of technical difficulties, and trust me, we will rectify, and next week will be bigger, better, and greater. You know my sponsors, my clothing sponsors, Stylish Boutique GA. She's located at 5A Clock Tower Plaza. She fits everybody. Funeral, wedding, it don't matter. She fits everybody, every occasion. Yes, and when I do say everybody, I do mean everybody. Slim, fat, thick, you name it, she got you. Alright, so every Sunday night at 8 p.m. we are live. We speak to your top entrepreneur, your artist, your DJ, you name it, actor, actress. We are right here, right at Incognito Vacation State. Big up to my viewers, subscribers, my audience members. Big up on yourself, Marie. Big up yourself and husband in the building, everywhere with there. My moderators, Dimples, big up yourself. Curly, big up yourself. Unbottled Eruption, big up yourself. My bartender family, Xpressionz JA family, big up on yourself. See you guys next week. Love and love alone. We're out.
There you go.
Big up, it's alright.
Listen, big up to Tesla. Big up to Tesla, the editor. Big up to Sir Hall, the director, the producer, and all. Trust me, I would not be forgiven if these two things were mentioned. Let me just say, even though she said she never want to be belated. Dimples, big up yourself. Happy belated birthday, even though you don't want it. All the belated birthday. Because I don't know why you talk about you don't want to be belated. All the belated, you celebrate and you're going with yourself. Big up to the original TC. She also celebrated her birthday yesterday. TC, big up yourself. Loads of love and blessings to you, my queen. And one of my students from Greece, her name is Sarah, also celebrated her birthday yesterday. People, if you're having an anniversary, blessings, enough love. Remember, communication, commitment is the key. That one word, communication and understanding. Please, people. And I don't just marry for marriage sake and because we get their name. No. Talk about it. Okay? With communication. People, on the 25th of this month, it's games night. Right here. This Thursday.
Yes.
I'll be your host. 5 days before my birthday. It's a pre-celebration birthday for me.
Hey.
I don't know how it go. Incognito Vacation State. 8 Calliston Drive. That's where games night is gonna be. The chef. Wanna come share the bar now? Just come share the bar and go out with yourself. Wanna come give me some surprises and all of these things. Yeah, I like the ones that jingle, but I prefer the ones that fall. Thank you so much, guys. Love and love alone. See you this Thursday right here at Incognito Vacation Stay. Sanjay, thank you so much.
Yeah, man, thank you. Big up. Bless. Yeah.
So, they're lying. We don't know a son.
Who me?
Yeah.
Eh.